Hello everyone, this is Naz here, and this week I am going to be in conversation with a very lovely gentleman who I'm sure you've heard from me umpteen times by now, but इस इंसान को जितने भी तारीफ करो उतने ही कम है. And I'm talking about none other than legendary ghazal singer Tauseef Akhtar ji. So Tauseef ji, thank you very much for sitting with us today.
Thank you, Naz, and a very good evening to you, and namaskar, sat sri akal, adab to your lovely listeners and my fans as well.
So this is 2019, and earlier we met in February, around
Yes,
February, and we're
yes,
meeting
yes,
again.
yes.
And honestly, it's a pleasure to
It
be.
is such a
sitting
pleasure
with you.
too. My pleasure too. मुझे याद है कि जब वो इंटरव्यू हमने किया था तो मुझे बहुत से लोगों ने कहा था कि ये जो प्यारी सी लड़की है इसने इतनी ज़बरदस्त तैयारी की है और क्या आपने रिसर्च करके मेरा इंटरव्यू किया था मुझे याद है. सो आई वाज एक्चुअली लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू अनदर इंटरव्यू विद यू एंड आई एम सो ग्लैड कि हम लोग आज बैठे हैं बात कर रहे हैं.
Oh, you're too
So
kind.
nice, so
You're
nice
too
to be with
kind.
you.
And this time, हमने सोचा कि कुछ अलग ही अंदाज में इंटरव्यू पेश करेंगे. And
अच्छा.
this week we've decided we'll go for English.
English, what is English?
English. I think a lot of people of our gens, we keep saying the word English, mixture of Hindi and English put together.
अच्छा,
But I
अच्छा.
just want to say, आपके सामने मेरी हिंदी इतनी भी अच्छी नहीं
नहीं
है.
मैं हिंदी अच्छी है. आपने इंटरव्यू जैसे पिछली बार किया था उस वक्त मैं सोचा था काश आप थोड़ा सा हिंदी उर्दू इस्तेमाल करती, मगर आज आप बहुत अच्छा बोल रही हैं.
Actually, Hindi मेरी first language नहीं है. My mother tongue is Bengali because my family are from Bangladesh. And the rest of my life I was born and bred in the UK. But yes, I do want to practice Hindi because Hindi actually मैं बचपन में ही सीख गई हिंदी.
कैसे? किसने
हिंदी
सिखाया?
फिल्म्स देखकर.
अरे दैट्स अमेजिंग. तो इसका मतलब हिंदी फिल्मों का कितना अच्छा असर लोगों पे हो रहा है.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I learnt a language.
Wonderful.
So how would you say the year 2019 has been?
2019 has been creatively very good for me because apparently I ended up doing few shows in 2019 and all the time that was left I used that to select good poetry. अच्छी गज़लें select की, नज़में select की और बहुत सारी recordings की हैं मैंने जो हम release करेंगे बहुत जल्दी. So creatively 2019 मेरे लिए एक ज़बरदस्त साल रहा जिसका benefit 2020 में हुआ क्योंकि वो सारा content अब मैं रिलीज़ करूँगा.
Wow, we're really looking forward to it as well. And you know, with your ghazal singing and shairi, would you say they go hand in hand?
Of course, because see, ghazal is शायरी, ghazal is poetry. लोग कहते हैं गज़ल गायकी. हाँ, गज़ल गायकी क्या है? वो तो हम गज़ल गा रहे हैं ना. गज़ल क्या है? पोइट्री है. इट्स अ फॉर्म ऑफ पोइट्री. जैसे देयर इज़ अ फॉर्म ऑफ पोइट्री विच इज़ नज़म. सिमिलरली देयर इज़ गज़ल, देयर इज़ गीत. So yes, it's interconnected.
What would you say is your favorite shair and shairi out of all?
Now this is very unfair because you know a lot
On
of
the
poets
spot.
if I take one name others are going to feel bad about you know why, because I love all of them and the only thing I can say is all my favorite poets are those वो poets हैं जो मेरे दिल के करीब है जिनकी गज़लें मैंने या नज़में मैंने गाई हैं. तो अगर आपको पता करना है कि कौन पोइट्स हैं जिनको मैं पसंद करता हूँ, यू शुड गो बैक टू माई यू नो रिलीजेस दैट आई हैव डन इन द पास्ट, लिसन टू देम एंड यू विल फाइंड द नेम्स. That's the key.
And like as you know, ghazals, I just feel like it's so rare to listen to now. We very rarely get to listen to them either through Hindi music industry, in the film industry, or singles. So I feel like it's when we listen to ghazals now, it seems like a very treat to our ears, and I really do wish we had more ghazals being played in general channels.
It is unfortunate why television and radio has given up on ghazal genre. हाँ स्लॉट्स मिलते हैं तो ऐसे वक्त पे गज़लें प्ले होती हैं जब हम सो जाते हैं. रात के स्लॉट्स दिए हुए हैं. सो इट इज़ वेरी सैड कि इतनी खूबसूरत जॉनरा को रिकग्नाइज़ नहीं करते हैं मेन स्ट्रीम में. दो इट इज़ मेन स्ट्रीम बिकॉज फिल्मों में भी इतनी सारी गज़लें आई हैं, लोगों को पता भी नहीं है कि ये गज़लें हैं. They should give some slots to non-film genres also, but thanks to internet, social media, that even though the television channels or the radio, they don't want to cover ghazals, we have the social media to help us reach out to the audience, and that's how people get to listen to me. Otherwise my music is not so played on the radio and television. I'm a social media artist.
But I'd say as a radio DJ, I get really fed up of playing the new songs on my radio shows because a lot of times listeners will request or new songs or something. And the new songs that I play, majority are all remake songs now. And
Yes.
what's your take on remakes?
I'm not against remakes, but I'm very upset with the way it is being done now. It's overdone.
It's too much. I feel like every movie has at least one remake
Yeah.
song, and it just doesn't link.
If there is a demand in the situation in the film, then it's okay. You can recreate something, but we have so many talented composers in the film industry. Why to deprive them of creating new stuff? I don't understand. इसलिए हमारी गज़ल जो है वो बची हुई कोहिनूर हीरे की तरह चमक रही है.
It is. That's why, like I said, when we listen to ghazals, it seems a treat to our ears. And actually, ghazals is actually one of my favorite genres to listen to.
Mine too.
Yes. So yeah, we kind of hand in hand. And also, do you have any tips for aspiring artists or those singers who are trying to make a name for themselves or learn more about ghazals?
Yes, especially for ghazals, I would say, see, ghazal, आप गाना ज़रूर सीखें, अच्छे उस्ताद के पास जाएं, मगर अगर आपको गज़ल गाना है तो उर्दू की तालीम बहुत ज़रूरी है. I would say that you should definitely learn the language before you try to sing ghazals.
Absolutely. And I think it would be really helpful because our gen these days are very reliant on social media, the internet for tips. But if it was a tutorial, especially from a very prominent ghazal singer like yourself, it would be really helpful, like something for the do's and don'ts or any tips. So why don't you create one? I think you'd
Actually,
be really good.
I'm already working on a script for something similar to what you
Okay.
said. It is called Ghazal Kya Hai. It's not going to be a tutorial, but it's going to be a very, it's full of information about Ghazal.
Okay.
So, how Ghazal originated, what is the history of Ghazal, what are the techniques of writing, who were the great poets, what are the different eras and all that. So, I'm covering up literally all the subjects in a very concise manner. Hopefully, in some time, we should release that and shoot and release it soon, really soon. So, look out for Ghazal Kya Hai. That's the project I'm working on right now.
And where can the viewers access this ghazal?
Yeah, it should be available on Sabrang International YouTube channel and on our social media. But yeah, they should come and subscribe to the Sabrang International YouTube channel because वहाँ पर ही हम इसको release करेंगे.
Viewers, get subscribing now.
Yes.
Yes. So please do tell us about your upcoming projects that you're working on.
Yes, there is one project that I have been working on since last 2 years, and हमारी पूरी टीम ने बहुत मेहनत की है. And this is a very special project that I've worked on. It's Mirza Ghalib. It's my dream project. मैं एक ख्वाब देखा करता था कि कभी गालिब को गाऊंगा, मगर हिम्मत कभी नहीं हुई क्योंकि मुझे कंपोज करना था और ऐसी कॉम्पोजिशंस जो किसी से मैच करती ना हो, अपने आप में उसमें इतनी बात हो जो गालिब की पोइट्री को कन्वे कर सके. अपेरेंटली वो हुआ. हमने एल्बम रिकॉर्ड कर लिया है एंड द एल्बम इज़ रेडी टू रिलीज़. वी आर सो एक्साइटेड कि हम उसको बहुत जल्द रिलीज़ करेंगे. 2020 में गालिब डेफिनेटली हम रिलीज़ कर रहे हैं एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ ट्रीट फॉर एवरी लिसनर बिकॉज बहुत सारे सरप्राइजेज हैं उस एल्बम में. मैं अभी बात नहीं करूँगा. मे बी जब हम गालिब करेंगे एक और इंटरव्यू करेंगे और गालिब के बारे में ही बात करेंगे. बट येस, नेक्स्ट एल्बम इज़ मिर्ज़ा गालिब.
Wow, we are really looking forward to it then.
Me too.
Oh, thank you. So, obviously, you do amazing ghazals, and we just want to know, where do you take inspiration from? Whether it's composing the ghazals or coming up with the lyrics. Like I know every artist is very different. Some artists say they have a particular location that they have to do and that's where they get their ideas from. It could be a garden, it could be a park, or it could be a particular room in their house. Where would you say you get your inspiration from?
I get inspiration from good poetry.
Okay.
The poetry has to inspire me. मुझे अगर पोइट्री अच्छी लग गई तो बस मुझे इंस्पिरेशन मिल जाती है गज़ल कंपोज करने के लिए.
Is there a particular location you like to play music? I know some
Guess.
people
Make a guess. It's very easy.
It's not London, is it?
It is London. You just follow my timeline. I'm always in London.
You're always in London.
So, and I'm hardly performing because I just
Yeah.
perform once a year, but I
Yeah.
travel a lot to London.
Yeah.
Reason being that I really love this place. I've got some dear friends who are very close to my heart. They love me a lot, and that love brings me back again. I love everything about London. It's very inspiring for me. So all I have to do is step out, go for a drive, or take a short walk, or just sit in my hotel room and look out, and wow, it's amazing. I just get ideas. Like we composed the entire album Ahmad, which was the first album from Sabrang International.
Yeah.
This was written by a poet from London, Roop Sagar. He's a good friend of mine. So we happened to select the ghazals here. We composed all the ghazals in a hotel room sitting in London.
Wow. How
That's
long
how
did it take?
I think around couple of days, because it was so, the atmosphere was so charged, so inspiring, and the creative energy was flowing, and we happened to compose in like 4-5 days all the ghazals, around 8 ghazals.
Oh, impressive. That is really
That's what London does to me.
You get good ideas, like branching.
I have lost account of how many times I have visited here. I'll have to go and refer to my passport to see. That's how much I love this place.
But yeah, who would you say is the biggest support in your musical industry? I mean, in the musical, as in your musical career. Who would you say?
Obviously my father. He's been my mentor, my guru. Apart from the gurus I learned from Pandit Govind Prasad Jaipur Wale, or Sadil Shah Khan Sahab, Jagji Ji. But my father is my complete guru because he's worked really hard to guide me, and आज तक वो मुझे गाइड करते हैं. और जो साइलेंट सपोर्ट है वो मेरी माँ. उन्होंने बहुत, मैं जब छोटा था बहुत सपोर्ट किया. जब छोटा था मेरी बहन ने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया. अब मेरी वाइफ मुझे सपोर्ट कर रही हैं, मेरे बच्चे मुझे सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. तो एंटायर फैमिली एक्चुअली उनकी सपोर्ट के बगैर तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है.
And your family, I'd say music runs in your blood.
It does.
Your father is a very prominent Qawwali singer. You yourself are a very
Ji.
prominent ghazal singer. And also your son, Rehan,
Yes,
is also
yes.
singing as well. And he's a musician as well. And do you know what would be really great? If we, as your big fans, had an opportunity to see the three of you in one frame, working on one project, like maybe a single or a tour. I mean, that would be impressive.
Wow, that's a brilliant idea. I have never thought about this, and I will have to give you a huge, big treat for this.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a great idea. I never thought like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be like a crazy project to work on. Like my father, myself, and Rehan. Maybe we can do a tour. You're right.
Yeah.
The Akhtars live in concert,
Yes,
or
that would
the
be
Akhtars
really
together.
good.
Maybe next tour to UK can be that.
That would be really great. And speaking about tours, you've got a concert coming up on 11th January
Yes.
2020. So please tell our viewers a bit about it.
Well, this concert is again organized by my dear friend Devinder Walia, who is the director of Sabrang International, the company that I've been working on since last few years. They have released my albums and my tracks, my singles, and apparently now I'm working on my concerts with them. So they have organized this beautiful concert called Dil Se Dil Tak. Dil Se Dil Tak.
Very
Dil Se Dil Tak.
heart-touching.
Yeah. Dil Se Dil Tak. बात है रोमांस की. So the evening is going to be only full of romantic ghazals. That's the concept. We are doing it on the 11th of Jan at the Curve, Slough, and the tickets are on sale. They are available. अभी मेरी वेबसाइट है, वहाँ से आप जाके ले सकते हैं. tauseefakhtar.com पे जाना है. वहाँ पर इवेंट्स टैब जो है, वहाँ पर आप जाइए. टिकट्स आपका इंतज़ार कर रही हैं.
Impressive. So, viewers, make sure you are there on the 11th January at the Curve, Slough, because it's going to be an eventful night.
Are you going to be there?
Dil Se Dil Tak. I'm going to be there.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Why don't you join me on stage as a host?
That would be an honor.
Now let's do that.
So आज के इंटरव्यू का तो बहुत फायदा हुआ मेरा.
एक काम करो, रोज एक इंटरव्यू कर लो, हर कॉन्सर्ट में फिर तुम ही नजर आओगी.
Yeah.
No, I think the audience they like you, and they'll be very happy to see you hosting my show. So this is a deal. I'm going to speak to the producers, and you will be there as a host. It will be a pleasure. We'll have a good show together.
Yes, we'll have a good show. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so viewers, I really hope you enjoyed this interview, and we will be seeing you on the 11th of January 2020 at the Curve, Slough. Make sure you're there, buy your tickets, come with your friends, family and relatives, because it's going to be an eventful and memorable night. And until then, stay happy, healthy and hearty, and see you on the 11th. Bye.